In case same is not deposited, again system is prompting me out that this is the amount which was supposed to be deposited, but so far same is not done. So again, what will I do? I'll call this guy. I'll speak to him and I'll say, gentlemen, why this 74,560 rupees are lying at, at your store? And he says, no sir, yesterday I have deposited 50,000. So now, instead of going to my accountant and coming back to this guy, I can speak to him directly. If you have deposited, why same is not reflected in your accounts? Why don't you make this deposit entry immediately? In case he has already done this entry, system will tell me whether same is regularized in my head office accounts or not. So how do we do reconciliation? This is the guy who is giving me money to head office. So he has to make one deposit entry. Simple basic accounts, no typical debit credits to be knowledge to be transferred. He needs to simply update that this is the deposit which I am doing in this bank through this instrument number, through this instrument or whatever. So whenever he does this entry, automatically I come to know that same is deposited. Thereafter, after 3 days, after 2 days, when my accountant, my traditional accountant, he does this entry in bank, automatically he updates in his system. So since both these systems are connected, automatically reconciliation is being done, and automatically system prompts me, alarms me with red mark only those amounts which have been claimed by this franchisee or store manager and have not been reflected in my accounts. So either my accountant has not done his task, or this guy has not deposited, or there is some instrument number problem. So this system is transparent enough, wherein both these guys can come to know that these are two entries which have not been regularized so far. So firstly, probably I don't need to intervene anymore. These guys can speak to them, directly. And if required, I as a coordinator, as a middleman, can always catch hold of these guys and be very, very specific that, if you have deposited, why don't you give me the proof? As per the system, same has not been deposited. Then comes any expense which franchisee has to incur, or any expense which store manager has to incur, same also needs to be booked in the system. So whenever this expense is being booked, automatically I come to know, as long as this is within budgets, I can approve them. In case same is being deviated, same is over and above the budget which has been sanctioned, automatically system alarms me over red color. And before alarming me, whenever store manager is feeding this entry, automatically same is being alarmed to him also, that though you are entering this data, but end of the day you don't have approval for this, your budget is exceeding. So at times he won't feed this entry. In case he is feeding, I can always speak to him, gentlemen, this is not within your budgets, and still, in exception, if I have to pass, I can always approve these vouchers. So now, whatever basic information is available with me, that is sale, which comes from POS, then comes expense, which is updated by this guy, then comes deposited, which is again updated by store manager, then comes purchase, which comes to me from my warehouse. Whenever this stock is being transferred, automatically I come to know what is my purchase price. So on basis of this, real-time basis, this system is going to compute a P&L for me. So I can on any day, real-time basis, I can see which gallery is making how much profit. So how do we compute profit? Sale minus purchase minus expense. So this is my profit. So this system is telling me on real-time basis that gallery X has made this much of profit this month, versus this was the target profit, what we wanted, and this is the variance. So in case at a gallery profit is less as compared to other galleries in same region, I can always go deep down. I double click and drill down till voucher level. So this system has been built over and above simple facts and figures which are available in my transactional system. So data is coming from transactional system. Some artificial intelligence has been built, as per KRAs which have been defined by the management. And thereafter this system is making things measurable and helping this brand manager in performing his task. So now real time P&L is available, net profit is available. In traditional way, how we were able to compute this net profit was